Okay, I think I may have stumbled upon an absolutely disgusting deck build. It's not perfect, but it seems to be going off more often than not. The deck that I'm talking about is this one I've named Hope Springs Eternal. The premise of the deck is to have as many zero cost spells as you can muster, and uh, it combos off with Song of Creation, which says whenever you cast a spell, draw two cards. And the gameplay is to try and get enough stuff going so that you can use an offer you can't refuse to counter your own non-creature artifacts to get up enough mana so that you can get into play a Aetherflux Reservoir. And Aetherflux Reservoir says whenever you cast a spell, gain one life for each spell you've cast this turn, and then you can pay 50 life, and Aetherflux Reservoir will deal 50 damage to any target. With so many zero cost spells in the deck, and Song of Creation drawing every time we cast one, that's one spell plus one life, two spells plus two life, three spells plus three life, and it just cascades into, oh my god, I've got a bunch of life, opponent is dead. And the beautiful part about the whole shebang is that they don't even see it coming. Like, they don't understand what's happening because you're doing things like casting a Stonecoil Serpent and paying zero for it. They're like, well, why are you doing that? You're wasting it. No, I'm using it as card draw. It's card advantage. Plus, it's building up my Aetherflux Reservoir. And then I've also thrown in Karn the Great Creator to help find the Aetherflux Reservoirs. There's two in the main deck, and in the sideboard, I've got two as well. And then I've added Liquimetal Coating as well because if for some reason that combo isn't working, but we manage to get a Karn out and we can get a Liquimetal Coating out, we can use Liquimetal Coating to turn their lands into artifacts. And then with Karn's +1 ability, they become a non-creature artifact becomes a creature with power and toughness equal to their mana value. Since land has a mana value of 0, the land is destroyed. So it ends up being a bit of land destruction as well. Anyways, let's jump into the first game and see how we do. I've played this deck a bunch in historic play, and it's got about an 85% win rate. And I've played it a couple of times on the ladder. I think it's like 4 times on the ladder, and I've won 3 out of 4 games. And of the three that I won, two of the opponents gave me the early good game. So we've got the Song of Creation in our opening hand. We've got Karn in our opening hand. These are all great, but our land is situation is not good. So I think I'm gonna mull again. Now we have the Aetherflux Reservoir in hand. We've got two lands. I think we'll keep this. Plus, we have a Teferi Pilgrim, Temporal Pilgrim. I think I'm going to keep 6. I think I'm going to pitch the Teferi. I don't see us getting to that fast enough. So we'll hit done. And I think I saw that the opponent was on the draw, or on the play, rather. Oh, looks like they're really thinking about their hand. Got a companion deck here with Gigantha. Turn 1, opponent throws out a Gilded Goose. We'll throw down a Steam Vents and we'll let it enter tapped and send it back to them. Opponent drops a Swamp and a Sanctum of Fangs. Looks like we're playing against a enchantment shrine deck. We'll throw down the Karplusan Forest and play Strike It Rich to get a treasure out of it, and then we will pass it back. What I'm really hoping for is that we get our combo piece so that we can get the card draw. Worst case scenario, we can start dropping 0 drops to keep ourselves alive. So we'll drop down a red. And since we have it, I'm going to spend 3 on the Astral Cornucopia. Or no, sorry, 1. This is a 3x. So that builds up our mana base a bit, and we'll pass it back. If I don't get anything on the draw the next time, I'm gonna play a Strike It Rich as a flashback to get a bit more advantage. Oh, see here's what I'm talking about. So could do is use Karn to go grab a Liquimetal Coating and just start hacking away at their lands while we wait to draw what we need. I think that's what we're going to do, and we'll pass a turn. Going to take some damage from the Sanctum of Calm Waters, and actually it's from him having all those Sanctum Shrines. They're going to draw a bunch of cards. I think they might try and hold up counterspell mana because if they see what I'm doing with Karn and the Liquimetal Coating, they're going to want to stop that. Opponent's really grinding them gears. And draws the cards. Pitches one. Takes 3 mana. Plays another Shrine. And Paradise Druid. All right, so we get some mana ramp going on. Oh, here we go. It is on like Donkey Kong. We don't need to do that with Karn right now, so we're gonna want to play out the creature 0-cost ones first because you can't use an offer with those. We do have a treasure, so we need to go into full control mode. We're gonna play the Tormod's Crypt. We're gonna counter the Tormod's Crypt, and that will take 1 treasure and give us 2 in return. So we're mana positive on that. And we'll draw 2 cards. We want to play some more 0-cost cards. There we go. 0-cost cards. Oh, let's get it out of full control until we absolutely need it. So this is what I'm talking about. When you start playing your X cost creatures for 0, that's when you start getting the good game from people. All right, so we're gonna go back into full control. We're gonna play the Mox Amber. We're gonna offer you can't refuse the Mox Amber. We're gonna tell yes, submit 1, auto pay, resolve all. Boom, now we've got 3 treasures. Because of the Song of Creation, we can play extra lands, so we're going to drop that, and we're going to pay 2 life. And now we drop the, nope, not that one. We dropped the Aetherflux Reservoir, auto pay it. We're going to turn off the full control, and now we're just going to dump out all of our 0-cost spells and gain ridiculous amounts of life because we've played so many spells. Tormod's Crypt. All right, 1 more probably should do it. We're at 58. So now, Aetherflux Reservoir, goodbye, sir. And like I said, it's been fairly consistent, and that's been the result. I'm more than pleased with the deck build. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of broken, but there it is. All right, going into game 2. See what we get this time. All right. A couple of lands, an Ornithopter, Tormod's Crypt, Ugin's Conjurant, Teferi, Temporal, Pilgrim, and Song of Creation. I think we can vamp until we get enough mana for the Song of Creation. This looks good. I'm going to try and keep it. Might end up regretting that without having the offer you can't refuse in the starting hand. But we'll throw out the Steam Vents. We'll let it enter tapped and pass a turn. Rad Ad. Let's see what Rad Ad's got for us for his first play. Or their first play. We got a tapped Ice Tunnel. All right, we'll throw out a Riverside Pathway and we'll set it back to him. Nice fair magic so far. Got a Swamp. All right, looking good here. We're going to throw that out on the green side and we will pass it back again. have a feeling that I'd probably get absolutely overrun by a goblin deck. We will drop this on the red side and we'll fling out the Song of Creation and we'll get this wagon started. Throw out the Ornithopter. And we'll draw 2. Stonecoil Serpent for 0. Ornithopter for 0. And we'll get our extra land out of that. We'll drop the blue Stonecoil Serpent and 0. Let's see. I think I want to hang on to the non-creature artifacts if I can. I'm not liking seeing that, so we'll drop a Bone Saw and a Mox Amber. Oh man, it is really making us dig, isn't it? We'll give it another Bone Saw. So many lands. Tormod Crypt. We'll drop out an Ornithopter. My goodness. Oh, there's our Aetherflux Reservoir. So that's good to know. That's what we wanted to see. Going into full control mode, we'll drop a Tormod's Crypt. And we will offer You Can't Refuse that. All right. Oh, we're well underway now. Drop the Astral Cornucopia for 0. Confirm. And we will offer that. Auto pay. Resolve all. We're up to 3. We'll do the Mox Amber. We'll tell it yes. And we have one more offer laying around right there. And that gets us 4. I believe that gets us 4 mana. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. All right, let's find that Aetherflux Reservoir. We'll pop that guy out. Let's get out of full control mode. We don't need that anymore. And we'll start dropping spells, gaining life, and doing our thing. Astral Cornucopia for 0. There's 65 life. Aetherflux Reservoir. That'll be good game for you, sir. On to game 3. Like I said, it's been fairly consistent. I mean, it's not perfect. I have lost some games, but it's usually because the deck I'm facing is just too darn fast, or I just am not pulling the mana. Like, but this is a great opening hand. So we got the Breeding Pool, which can power the offer against the Tormod, and we're probably looking at a turn 2 Song of Creation here. This is pretty good, so we're going to keep it. Opponent drops a Blightstep Pathway on the black side. Oh, Thoughtseize. Let's see what they're going to look at here. If they're smart, they'll get rid of the song. But they're not. They're probably going to take the Oracle. Oh, no, they got the song. Well, that slows us down considerably. But we'll go into full control mode. And we'll do that to our Tormod and resolve all that. And we'll pass a turn. So it looks like we got a little bit of hand hate going on here. Yeah. Sorry, Bubba. And he scoops it up. Well, I thought I was going to get a good turn 2, and I did not expect a win on turn 2. So, I'll take it. So on to game 4. A couple of really short ones there. Genuinely surprised. Let's see. Jukebox. All right, Jukebox. That is not a great opening hand, so we are going to mulligan for this one, for sure. This will be when the matchup and the draw engine gives us some bad draws. Yeah, see, like a one land, but I've got the offers and I've got the okay. That's, I guess it's not as bad as I thought it was. So I'll keep the 6, and I think I'm going to drop the extra offer. I think I am. That might have been a bad mistake, but we'll see. All right, Jukebox. So we are going to throw down the steam vents. Do we want to do the steam vents? Yeah, it's fine. Steam vents, we're going to play it for 2 life. We're going to go into full control mode. We're going to drop a Tormod's Crypt, and we are going to offer You Can't Refuse It. And that'll get us 3 mana on turn 1. Turn 2, we will drop the Song of Creation. And then we'll go to town. Oh, we got a sliver deck. So we'll drop that on the blue side. Auto pay. And let's start digging for combo pieces. Ooh, right away we got a blue land. That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and pay 0 for that guy. Uh-oh. Ran out of steam. Happens. It happens. So we lost one of the 2 Aetherfluxes. We lost the Karn, one of the 4 Karns. That's okay. That's okay. The main piece is this Song of Creation, which we got. So they're going to probably drop, yeah, well, in a sense, another sliver, which is fine. You know what? I think I'm going to pay for that. Because I feel like I'm going to get some stuff. That's okay. It's going a little slower than I would have liked, but we're building the board state here, which is nice. Oh, well, nice mana ramp sliver. Mana weft sliver is really, really good. Oh boy. Do I use... Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm going to use Karn to go grab the Aetherflux Reservoir. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have done the other one. That's okay. I got a bone saw to replace it. So we're going to pay 0 on that guy. We'll play that on the blue side. Blue. There we go. I think I'm going to do the Strike It Rich. There's the Song of Creation, which I don't need. That comes into play tapped. So it's not very helpful. We're going to play the Bone Saw. And we drew into another Aetherflux Reservoir. So we'll play the Tormod's Crypt. And we'll play the Mox Amber. Play the Ornithopter. Come on, that's what we wanted to offer. You can't refuse. Do we have anything to play it with? We do not. So we're going to play the Stonecoil Serpent for 0. There we go. Now we got something. We're going to go into full control mode. We're going to play the Astral Cornucopia, pay 0, confirm. Then we're going to offer You Can't Refuse That. That's going to actually draw us 4 cards because we played 2 spells that way. Resolve all. And get out of the full control mode. All right. We'll play the Ornithopter. Just need 1 more land. Let's go back into full control mode. We'll Bone Saw. We'll offer it. And then we'll play the Aetherflux Reservoir. Where are you, Aetherflux Reservoir? There you go. Auto pay. Start dumping our 0-cost spells and gaining that sweet, sweet life. Oh, we can get out of full control mode. And opponent offers us a good game. We'll give them the good game cups too. Going to stick around for it. Yes, they are. What a sport. There it is. Game 4. So that's 4 in a row. 4 in a row wins. Hope springs eternal. I call it that because I've gone down to 2 life against somebody and gotten the good game from them as I start spamming out all of the X cost creatures and paying 0 for them just to keep digging and digging and digging to build up enough treasures to be able to get the Aetherflux Reservoir into play. But I had hope and it came through. So there it is. Hope springs eternal. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Awesome deck build. Is it absolutely disgusting? Is it cancer? I don't know. You tell me.